Hello everyone. So in this video we will learn how to create new Sendinblue subscribers directly from Google Sheets. So the idea is that if I enter some details into my Google Sheet, a new contact will be automatically created in Sendinblue. But the issue here is there is no direct data connection between Google Sheets and Sendinblue. So that is why I will be using an integration and automation software called as Pabbly Connect that integrates Google Sheets and Sendinblue. The best part here is a person without any technical background can perform this integration very easily. Now before I show you the steps, how about we begin with a real-time example. Okay, so this is my Google Sheet. It has been titled Sendinblue subscriber and this is my Sendinblue account. So the idea is that I'm going to enter some details here, and when I enter the details, it will be reflected as a contact in Sendinblue. So let me just add some details. So we have a guy called as Ronald. Okay, so this is the first name and this is the last name, Ross, Ronald Ross. And let me just add the email address, Ronald Ross 23@gmail.com. Okay, so let's have a look. Do we have a Ronald Ross in Sendinblue as a contact? So this is my Sendinblue account, so let me just refresh this. Okay, yes, we do have a Ronald Rose in Sendinblue. So you must be thinking, how did I do it? How did I manage to send the data from Google Sheets to Sendinblue? So basically here we have used an integration and automation software called as Pabbly Connect that has integrated Google Sheets and Sendinblue. So let me show you how it's done. So in the new tab, just type pabbly.com, 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 press enter. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. All you have to do is just click on sign up for free. Here you can build your own account in just 2 minutes. In my case, I have already built an account, so let me just straight away click on sign in. Okay, so this is the app section of Pabbly. Let me just scroll down and here you will find connect. Just click on access now. At the top right corner, you will find a button, create workflow. Click this. A dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. So I'm planning to give it as Google Sheets to Sendinblue. Google Sheets to Sendinblue. Of course, you can give any name according to your choice. It's totally on you. And let me just click on create. So when you click on create, you will find two windows, the trigger window as well as the action window. So what's the deal here? So in the trigger window, I'm going to select the app as Google Sheet because we want to send the data from Google Sheet. That is why. So the trigger is Google Sheets. Now in the trigger event, how about we make it as new spreadsheet row? So essentially the gist is we are just trying to integrate Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect. So this is a newly created Google Sheet. And to begin the integration process, first of all you have to do is just click on add-ons. So when you click on add-ons, you will find an add-on called as Pabbly Connect Webhooks. Now Pabbly Connect Webhooks is an add-on that I have installed in my system. Now since you're beginning fresh, Pabbly Connect Webhooks might not have been installed yet. So first of all, just click on Get Add-ons. So when you click on Get Add-ons, Google Workspace Marketplace opens up in front of you. So in the search, just type Pabbly Connect Webhooks. Pabbly Connect Webhooks, just click this. So as you can see, Pabbly Connect Webhooks, it is already installed in my Google Sheet. All you have to do is just click on this button and Pabbly Connect Webhooks will be installed in your Google Sheet also. Now remember this, after installing Pabbly Connect Webhooks, do not forget to refresh your Google Sheet. I repeat this again. After installing Pabbly Connect Webhooks, do not forget to refresh your Google Sheet. Okay, so let me just cancel this. Now you do have a question. Why the hell are we working on incognito mode? Well, the answer is very simple. If you're working with Google Sheets and have multiple Gmail accounts, it is always advisable that you work in incognito mode. Otherwise, there will be the problem of authentication. Okay, so now before we actually begin the integration, there is something I have to show you. Now, as you can see, column C is our last data entry column. Okay, column C is our last data entry column. So let me just go back to add-ons, Pabbly Connect Webhooks, just click on initial setup. So this is the window of initial setup. Here we have to fill two fields, the webhook URL as well as the trigger column. Let's start with the trigger column. Now the trigger column is always the last data entry column. Now I have mentioned that the last data entry column is column C. So the trigger column, since it is the last data entry column, let's make it as column C. Now we have to mention the webhook URL. So this is the webhook URL. I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here. So this is the webhook URL. Let me just click on submit. Okay, excellent. So we have made a submission. So essentially we have integrated this Google Sheet to Pabbly Connect. Now before we begin the data entry, there is something else we have to do. Let me go back to add-ons, Pabbly Connect webhooks, just click on send on event. So this will ensure that anytime column C is filled, it will keep sending on the data to Pabbly Connect. And Pabbly Connect is, I think, yes, waiting for the data. So let us make some entry. So we have a guy called as 𝙃𝙖. 𝙃𝙖 with the last name 𝗃𝙃𝗯𝗃. And then we have the email address 𝗃𝙖78@gmail.com. Okay, column C, or also known as the last data entry column or called as the trigger column, has been filled. So let's have a look whether Pabbly Connect, since it is integrated with this Google Sheet, has it captured the detail or not. Yes, we do have the details here. We have the first name as 𝙃𝙖, we have the last name as 𝗃𝙃𝗯𝗃, we have the email as 𝗃𝙃𝗯𝗃78@gmail.com. Basically, the details that has been entered here is now here. Also, we have the row index, that is 2, the row index, that is 2. Excellent. Now, using all these details, we are going to create a contact in Sendinblue, and this is how you do it. You select the app as Sendinblue. Sendinblue it is. Now in the action event, how about we make it as create a contact? Just click on connect. We are going with the new connection, and here in the new connection, we have to enter the API key. So to get the API key, let's have a visit to Sendinblue. So this is my Sendinblue account. Click on your profile, and here you will find SMTP and API. Click this. Okay, so as you can see, these are my API keys. Okay, I have created 2 of them. Let me create one more key for your consideration. So I'm going to give the name Google Sheets because this is related to Google Sheets. That is why I'm just giving it as Google Sheet. And let me just click on generate. So we have a new API key. I'm just going to copy this. Easy. And I'm going to paste it here. And let me just click on save. So we have some fields here. Select list ID and the most important ones, new email, first name and the last name. The importance of these fields is we are going to create a new contact or a new subscriber in Sendinblue from the data that we have received from Google Sheets via Pabbly Connect. Let's start with the first field, that is select list ID. Now we have all this list that is present in my Sendinblue account. So let me just show you all the list I have. Okay. So these are all the list I have. Okay. So out of all these lists, I want to select a particular list that I can add here. So I am interested in creating a new list. Okay. So the name of the list will be data 101. So this is a random name. Okay. A random list, data 101. A new list called as data 101 has been created. So when I click on refresh, I can expect to find this newly created list in the drop down. So let's have a look. Data 101. Yes, we do have it. Now in this particular list, we are going to create our new contact. So we will start with the new email. We can of course ignore SMS blacklisted. Let's keep it as false. Blacklisted email. Let's keep it as false. Update enable status. Let's keep it as false. So we have the new email. We click here, and we have mapped it. Now if you're wondering where this email came from, now this is where this email came from, 𝙃𝙖𝙃𝗯𝗃. If you may remember that this data came from Google Sheet. Then we have the first name. We have the first name as 𝙃𝙖. Similarly, we have the last name as 𝗃𝙃𝗯𝗃. Okay, so we have mapped all the details. We don't have any data regarding the SMS or basically the phone number, so we are just going to ignore it. So at this point, all you have to do is just click on save and send test request, and it has shown an ID. So basically a new contact has been created in this particular contact list, data 101. And this is the name of the contact, 𝙃𝙃𝗃𝗯𝗃, with the email address 𝙃𝙃𝗃𝗯𝗃78@gmail.com. So the presence of this contact confirms we have a successful integration between Google Sheet as well as Sendinblue. Now before you leave, let me just explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So let me just minimize the action window and let me just minimize the trigger window. So basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated Google Sheet to Pabbly Connect, and then you integrated Pabbly Connect to Sendinblue. So now there is a perfect flow of data between Google Sheets and Sendinblue. Excellent. So not just these two apps, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, please contact us at admin@pabbly.com. Also, the link of Pabbly Connect as well as the workflow is available in the description box. If you really like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.